About to get up in this thing, man. Talk about this Nova a little bit. Talk about how this thing really just kind of broke my spirit. You know what I'm saying? See if somebody gonna come up in this time, man. What it do? What it do? Ooh. Trying to see if somebody gonna join this thing, man. Y'all come on in and talk to your boy, man. Try to get me motivated a little bit. I'll let your boy, man. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to work this man. Yo, yo. No, no, no. What happened? Ooh, that's crazy. Messing with the screen, bro. Man, how to get out of there? Stop sharing. Oh, okay. Really, man, I just want to get on here, man. Really, I don't see nobody coming in, so I'm just gonna get to the subject, man. Really, man, the Nova, man, itself kind of really, if you don't get straight to the point, man. I don't put a lot of money into that project, and for to get to the end stages of the build, man, as far as getting the drivetrain, getting the engine in, welding up my own exhaust, and you know what I'm saying? Because man, it's a hard situation, man. And then get it fired up. See, when I ain't had no exhaust on, when I didn't have my exhaust welded up, basically, I think it had the problem, and I couldn't hear it. You know what I mean? So basically, it's something down to I went on the wheel the exhaust up. I think like a week before I found out what was going on with the nose. So I went on the wheel the exhaust up. You know what I'm saying? And man, And I had never really truly let that car just run. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never let it run like this. So it probably most of the car probably ever ran when I cranked it up probably 5-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Really, I didn't let it do a true heat cycle. You know what I'm saying? So basically, man, when I finally wheeled this off, so the last thing for me to do was I had put new I had put I put new brake caliper on there. Redid the back brakes, they drum brakes, redid them, and basically my last step was to finish bleeding the system out to get the brakes right on. That's basically where I was at with this whole build, and I had to put a take that back. I had to put a water pump on it because at first it wasn't. At first, you know what I'm saying, the temp started going up on it. You know what I'm saying, so I'm like, dang, what's going on? But come to find out, the water pump was bad. So I changed out the water pump. That was the first new step. So I'm gonna change out this water pump. So I changed the water pump out on it, and that solved the circulation problem and the cooling problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't think step I had to do them try to get the fans going, get them going right on the thing. And basically, I was at that point. So basically, this day right here, I had put the water pump on. Yep, I put the water pump on there. So I said, man, you know what I'm saying? I filled it up with antifreeze. I said, man, I'm finna let this junk run for a minute, see what she gonna do. So I let it run for probably about 20, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, once that joker really got some heat in that joker, bro, I heard the knock. So you know what I'm saying? My uncle, man, he been doing this stuff for a long time, way before I even thought about it, way before I was even born. So he told me, man, I cut it out, man. I'm disappointed, man. Head down, man. I'm like, man, here we go again. Because a lot of people don't know that's the second motor I don't put in that car. I had a small block 350. I put that in there. It had some issue going on with it. So I'm like, man, forget it, man. I didn't want to. I wanted to keep my car kind of an old school touch. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep small block Chevy and 350 train. I had all that sitting in there. Had it fired up. Got a couple videos on her. That car fired up, but I kept having this issue with it like backfiring, and you know what I'm saying, and it was like it was the motor was jerking in the car, so I couldn't figure it out. Cause I just had put new intake, bought a 750 from secondhand speed down here in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going back, y'all. So y'all just, you know what I'm saying? I'm going back talking about some of the stuff I did in the beginning. Just let you know how this money trail done went with this car, man. It kind of threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't buy a wheel for this car. You know what I'm saying? I got the music sitting over here. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got money tied up into this bill. So it's like, man. All right, so let's go back. So let's go back to the 350. So I don't change the intake. I put a high ride intake on the small block. You know what I'm saying? I put a 750 on there. The motor had a little cam, whatever, and you know what I'm saying? It was a little something I got for a little good decent price. You know what I'm saying? I knew about the motor because one of my partners had the motor, and it's a long story on that. My brother had the motor. He sold it to my partner. My partner's car got burnt up. So you know what I'm saying? I bought the motor back out the car. But y'all gonna trip all this. So I'm thinking like, dang. So the motor sitting there, man, it'll sit there and run smooth for a second, and all of a sudden the motor just do a hard rock, just rock. You know what I'm saying? Run smooth for a second, rock. Putin, popping, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, something internal going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I don't feel like going through a build process, tearing this motor down and build. I'm trying to ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the next stage of getting my car where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm like, man, my uncle bought a motor from some guy we know from the hometown or whatever. Bought a 5.3. They claim the motor was good. We ain't never started the motor up. We ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never do nothing with the motor side in the middle of the shop. I probably about 2.5 years just sitting in the shop. Had the wiring harness already on. Had ECM already with it. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there looking good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never thought to fire it up and actually see was it, you know what I'm saying, was it straight or what? So I was like, man. So I talked to my uncle, like, hey man, what you gonna do with that motor? You know what I'm saying? Let me get that from you. You know what I'm saying? So we worked out a deal on it. I got the motor, and here come the process. So now keep in mind that I have a 97. I got a 97 Mustang that I was gonna do an LS swap into already. I've been had that car for about I've been had that car for about 5 years. And I spent a lot of money on initially starting that bill, but I never completely got on that bill. You know what I mean? I built the motor. I had the motor that excuse me, I rebuilt the motor. Had the block sun off, had the block work done, had new cam bearing put in it. Bought a brand new crank for it. Let's see. Uh, see what else I did that thing, man. Everything basically new in there except the pistons and rods. Pistons and rods, they the original piston rods. Everything else basically brand new in the motor. You know what I'm saying? It's been gapped already for boost. Because initially I was building a turbo motor, you know what I'm saying, for that. I still got a turbo, I still got all that. I'm talking about I don't spend some money over money these last like five years, and I ain't pushing on the street. So that becoming an issue, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, something gotta give. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ride now, man. I want a project that I can jump in, man, ride, man, want to have a good time, man, chill, kick it. You know what I'm saying? Pull up some of these cars and coffee, pull up to the car show, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because initially I was trying to get into the race scene, but I got to thinking about that, man. Like, if your money ain't way long, bro, now I'm living comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But if your money ain't way long, bro, you ain't got no sponsors, you ain't got no people helping you with this, man, bro. Man, don't get out there and get your feeling hurt, man. Cause soon as you get out there, man, you throw too much boost at that thing, man. You throw too much boost at that thing, man, and tear the bottom end out that motor, bro. Much money I got tied up in that motor, bro. I knew then I was like, bro, I'm gonna be sick, bro. So what I did was on that part, I'm turning the phone down. On that part there, man, I just pulled back away from it. So I'm like, now this all before I knew. This all before I even got the Nova. So I'm gonna put it like this. This all before I even got the Nova. All this was done. I had the S10. I sold the S10. And I took all the proceeds from the S10 and went in to do this Mustang that I want to do twin turbos on. So long story short, rebuilt the motor, sloppy stage two, ring gap, brand new crank, got the 600 lift springs, MLS, got the Brian Tula head gas. Yeah, Brian Tula head gaskets. 92 millimeter throttle body. Let's see. Look at that thing, man. I just ordered the training upgrade. I got that. I got hardened push rods in it. I just ordered some new lifter trays too. I'm telling you, bro, trying to go the cheap way out on some of this stuff, bro, it ain't worth it, bro. Like, so I pulled the heads back off. That motor got head studs, it got ARP head studs, and it got everything in it. So I'm like, man, to be honest, since I ain't gonna mess with the race scene no more, I'm just gonna take that motor there and put in my Nova. So that's where I'm at now on the Nova. But it killed my spirit, man. Killed my spirit when that motor, man, started knocking, bro. And I'm like, man, come on, bro. I can't get past these hurdles, bro. Like, And sometimes it make you, man, just bag up and take a look at things, man. I'm like, man, I've been spending money, man, left and right, paycheck to paycheck, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this car on the road. So it's kind of like discouraging sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm like, bro, so where am I gonna go from here? Like, what's the next step? Now, basically, all I gotta do is I got to put the heads back on. Put the I bought some GM lifter trays. I think I gotta put up somewhere. I bought some GM lifter trays, OME lifter trays. You know what I'm saying? It cost me a little penny, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Cause I'm trying to, man. When I put this motor in that car, man, I don't want no more issues. I want to be able to, man, go to the next step of the phase and, man, try to do something else. So I got to get paint work done, interior work done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to move on to them steps right there. So, and that was my initial plan this winter. You know what I'm saying? If everything would have turned out, you know what I'm saying? I won't take it. Man, I got some family to do interior. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have my interior. You know, take the car over there. Let them take your time with it over the winter time, man. Get the interior A1 in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I will, man, go from there. The next step would have been paint. You know what I'm saying? Got the paint on there. My brother paint. So, you know what I'm saying? We were going to work that out. We were going to paint the car. I already got everything else to go with it. Got the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Got the bang for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, man, I'm finna be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Leave by my end next summer. I'm finna be in the game with this thing. You hear me? I'm finna pull out. Man, I hear that motor, man. Sit there and clock, 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 clock. But it only happens when you let it get up to a good temp. Now, like right now, if I was out there with the car, I went out there and fired it up. I'm talking about you can fire it up, it's running smooth with them bugs. But as soon as you get that temp in them, man, you hear that bottom end, you raise the RPMs up, it just get louder and louder and louder, man. All coming from the bottom end. So basically where we at now, man, I'm finna take the motor that I built, the first motor, LS motor I ever built. And I'm finna go from there, man. I'm gonna put that motor in there, man. And that motor right there, it was basically bone stock. I'm not trying to get out here and race, nothing. I just would really have something I can drive. Like if I want to cut up a little bit, want to burn a tire here and there, that's something, you know what I'm saying? I just want something like that. And for my Nova, man, it's so light. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna take much. So now, you know, the one I'm finna put in there now is gonna hopped up a little bit. I can throw whatever I want to throw in. If I want to put one of these turbos on, I can throw one of the turbos on. If I want to put two turbos on, I can throw two turbos on. If I want to put nitrous on, I can put nitrous on it because it's set up already for all of it. But that ain't what I'm building that car for. I'm building that car to cruise. But it's a possibility that things can change if somebody, you know what I'm saying, bark up my tree the wrong way. So, you know what I'm saying, I got the stuff to add to it to make it happen. Uh, so that's basically where I'm at with that car, man. It just really kind of killed my spirit, man. I ain't touched that car in, man, in about 2.5 months. I ain't touched that car, man. It really just killed me, man. It took me down through there, man. I had a nigga sitting there thinking like, man, what I don't got myself into, what kind of money I don't spend. You know, I'm starting to add up the money, like, man, I don't put some money in that car over the time I done had it, you know what I'm saying, from day one. Like, I've been working on that car, man, for a couple of years, man. Like, man, it's rough. And, you know, most of my projects take me a while, but, you know, I got family, kids, and, you know what I'm saying, home, and wife, you know what I'm saying, got to take care of. So it take me a while to do some of these things that I'm trying to do, you know, and a lot of the work I do it myself. So I don't, and I'm not, my car is in a whole different county than where I'm at. So I'm in Chevy, my car in Tipton. So I don't, I can't be there every day to work on to touch that car every day. So I have a certain lot of time that I can get there and work on it. You know what I'm saying? So when I do work on it, you know what I'm saying, I try to spend most of my time doing that. But man, the money I don't spend, the time I don't put into it, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's all I want to get on here and talk about, man. Y'all catch up with your boy, man. I'm out. Be in there performing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
look in the refrigerator for me and see do we got some jalapenos. And if we got some, like how much?